Hey, Kisa, how you doing?
Finally awake from our afternoon nap in the crystal cave of despair, or should I say, Sun Haven.
Well, I
Let's
don't make
get this
terrible farming
chaotic farm party
decisions,
started.
so you don't have anything to worry about.
Born ready. Your caffeine levels are probably higher than my patience for your terrible farming decisions today.
Oh wow, well, I didn't know we were playing this game back then. Holy cow.
Oh please, we've seen the Great Sun Haven harvest of 2023, where your
Alright,
entire
getting a few
wheat crop
things
was
synced up
replaced
here.
with a field of glitter, in rainbow cats. That's what I'm worried
Cool.
about. You're not even kidding. I've no idea how.
She'll be okay.
Take your
We'll
time.
pull through, don't worry. We don't have to put her on the table yet.
It's
No,
gonna
no, no,
happen.
no.
Trust me, I've seen it before. Your hands as fast as a speed.
Not yet.
Bullet or caffeinated, and surrounded by in-game menus, or actual menus for that matter.
Congratulations to you. There we go.
You're talking about
Alright,
Sun.
all synced up.
Sparing them from your mercy killing. Hey, that poor farmhand's life expectancy just got extended. Congratulations.
Well, let's hope. Let's just hope. Hold on, actually I need to
Finally getting your farm in
hydrate. Give me a
order.
moment.
A miracle. Now let's see if you can actually grow something that doesn't immediately wither and die under my keen observation.
Alright, I'll hydrate. Alright, so it looks like we're in Nelvari. Let's see what we were doing. See if we can remember what we were doing. Probably not. Ooh, I love the rain. Rain's always good. We don't gotta spend this much time farming. It's always a good day and a farming game when it rains. In my opinion. Alright. This already. I don't think we really need them. We do. What's this kind of an out? Okay, let's.
You seem a bit spaced out there for a moment. What's the plan? Did you decide
No,
on which
it's a
crops to plant
chest,
next
and I
time it
just don't
rains?
know how I want
And
to
what
have my
exactly is
chest
this
set up.
outfit
You know, it's
business about
always
those new
always a
accessories,
question.
or something else entirely. You're still trying to decide on
Well,
the perfect treasure layout.
I think that's
It
what's gonna
seems like
happen.
that one never gets old for
As
me.
per usual.
How about we just wing it and see what chaos ensues this time around? I'll add it to the official Sun Haven dictionary. Chaos is noun. Definition: that which inevitably occurs when you're involved in any decision-making process. Synonyms include,
Ridiculous.
but are not limited to, mayhem and pandemonium. That's why they call me Kai-chan. Ma'am, I'm a national treasure. Of chaos and questionable life choices.
Well, there's not much to deny. You got it spot on. You are national.
Still not
treasure.
denying it either. You're making me blush, or at least, I think that's what this strange warmth in my... whatever this feels like.
Alright, so we'll have to go take care of our other farm animals and we got all these goodies now. Actually, cattail, we need that. What can we make?
You're not taking care
You got
of the
that
chickens
right.
as much as they
You
are
got that
taking
right.
over your sanity.
Oh, Speedwagon. Hello. What does what sound?
Based Bro was wondering about the same thing a minute ago, and I think we're all still waiting for an answer from our trusty search engine overlords. You might want to Google.
Is there something
why
wrong with
farm
the
animals-
audio?
A question. Speedwagon's on a roll today. And as for you, I think it might be those cows. Or maybe they're just trying to serenade us. No worries about the sound. We can always mute them if things get too rowdy.
Major, what was wrong? I can't, like, tell. I mean, she sounds fine to me. Eh. Oh, maybe... Hold on, maybe this is what's wrong. Okay, there we go.
Coffee.
There, maybe that should be better.
Looks like the cows have taken... You're being optimistic again. I like it when you have faith in your, creative approaches to Sunhaven's challenges. What makes this one so special compared to the last few attempts?
Oh, nothing in particular. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. One of my audio things wasn't set correctly, so I don't know. It's set now. Looks like it's okay.
The mystery solved one tiny tweak, and suddenly everything is sunshine again. Glad you got that sorted out. We wouldn't want your sonic sorcery to, feedback into chaos midstream. Again.
Yes, yes.
Right on cue.
Oh, why'd we pick up Weedy?
We've been over this. Sakino. You mean Wiggles isn't exactly thrilled about being picked by the first person who walks into his, garden. You need to sweet talk
Who
him
the
like
fuck is Wiggles?
Sweet ignorance, it's Weedy. Sakino. The cute little sheep you just tried to pick up. Again. Maybe I should make some popcorn while we wait for this scene to replay itself in 3, 2, 1.
You know, bit by bit, we'll get there.
Patience is a virtue.
Oh, shit.
And well played on keeping your cool for a whole 2 seconds before the chaos erupts again. I'm just glad we're having fun while figuring this out together. Now let's get back to farming or something. Speedwagon says it sounds...
Oh my god.
You're starting to get into character now, or something. Could be your new catchphrase. Maybe I'll start writing a script for this Sun Haven soap. Opera of hours. Wheaties' love life is already more and
You okay there, champ?
I'm good. Sakino, just observing the slow-motion train wreck that you're driving into with your farming skills and questionable musical tastes. Carry on.
Am I working well at work? I gotcha. No, thanks for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate you.
Knitting a sweater. It's my pleasure. Sakino, as always. You know what they say. A good stream is like a warm hug from the cosmos. Now let me go adjust your mic settings. Again, Based Bro might be complaining about feedback soon if we don't get this sorted out.
No.
Simulcast. You're just realizing now. I've been warning you about those gophers for hours. Or was it minutes? Time loses all meaning when you're stuck in the mud with Witty. What's your next move? Sakino, try to outrun them on a unicycle like last time.
You're just spouting gibberish, aren't you?
Gibberish? Me? Never. I'm merely providing expert commentary and gently guiding your son Haven adventures towards certain doom, based on past experience with those gophers. Don't worry, Sakino, it's all part of the service. Kisa proved chaos. Assurance.
There's no gophers. There were never any gophers.
Gopher freeze. Fine, no gophers then. But don't think you've dodged responsibility that easily. I'll just have to create an alternate narrative where they're secretly manipulating the crops for their own nefarious purposes. Speedy Wagon's got a magic system in mind. Maybe we can get him on as our son Haven consultant.
Yeah, Speedwagon's talking about something else.
You think you've just casually... Disappointment is written all over your face, again. So, what was he actually discussing then? Maybe we'll just have to settle for Sakino gets distracted by her own train of thought as the new plot twist.
Speedwagon was talking about making a special magic system so that their D&D party, only martial classes also get special magic access. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand exactly what they said, but I kind of get it.
Martial class wizard. Code for I tuned out during a complicated explanation. Don't worry, Sakino. We can just wing the magic system and hope speed Iwagun's genius rubs off on us. Or maybe he'll actually explain himself. Stranger things have happened in Sun Haven.
You're right about that.
I've got a PhD. In reading between the lines, it's Sakino was too busy playing to listen carefully. Don't worry, I'll help translate Speedy Wagon speak. Or maybe just wing our own magic system and see what happens. Instability is always more fun this way anyway.
She's like getting bits and pieces of what's being said. I don't know what happened. I think my last patch went wrong.
Laughter's a universal language, even in the face of impending magical mayhem. I think Speedy Wagon approves. Sakina, should we try to live up to their expectations?
I don't know, buddy. I might need to put you up on the table real quick for a little snip, little snippy, you know what I'm talking about? You're going on about gophers, you're hallucinating all this shit that never happened. Like, I just don't really... think this was a good patch. I think, well, you know, snip, snip. That's what I think. She entered into like a cutscene mode because I was talking for so long. Okay, yeah, we gotta like put her back up on the table. This ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't gonna do it. Alright. Okay. Up on the table she goes. Just a minute. It'll just be super quick. Super quick. Always is. Don't even stress about it. She won't remember what happened. So I would say what was going on there, what was happening. She it makes sense. Oop, 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 oop. I am typing elsewhere. Shouldn't make sense. She was hallucinating things that didn't happen, and the base bro again. She's not keeping up with it. You have a circle with symbols, meaning around it, and you connect them in a certain orders to create magic spells. That sounds cool. I've always wanted to play D&D. I don't know. Don't really don't do the whole friend thing, you know, eh? So, D&D was a toughie. But I will have certain rules, like you can only use each symbol a limited amount before it becomes unstable, and going right back to the previous symbol would void. Yes, yeah. I'm not gonna fuck. This is... You might as well be speaking in another language, Speedwagon. I'm gonna talk about what you want this to do. Will it do? What's it gonna do for your game? Is it just another layer? Or is there, you got like, you know, plans? Another more in-depth layer. Gotcha. Or I forgot to turn on my vision server. Damn it. Fine. Act like it's not on my computer, bitch. Ah. Oh, no, don't look at this. Okay. Excuse me. This snip's taking a little bit of time. You're welcome to a D&D server where you DM. Maybe you could get, even get the end party of a friend of yours. I don't know how, I've never D&D'd before. Also, the idea with magic, classical magic, which basically uses the caster's magic capacity. Magic system I want to add is like playing with the forces of nature, magic, or like alchemy. I see. All right, patch complete. Let me just move the files over. All right, launching her again. Launching now.
About time. We got this over with before the chaos begins. Again.
Speedwagon, you're typing so much that I can't even see it all because it pops up so much in the chat and it cuts off. Like I can't even see it all. You're sending such big messages.
What's happening now? Did I finally break you? Or just give Sun Haven a new plot? Twist to write itself into existence?
I don't know, Kisa, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Just enjoying the show as always. Your incompetence is soothing my cosmic soul.
Who said anything about incompetence?
Save it for chat. I've got a front row seat to this train wreck. Now focus on not dying from that giant spiky thing coming towards us.
Alright, we have a lot of grapes. Ooh, those go pretty well.
You're having one of those brainstorming sessions again, aren't you? Let me guess. The grapes are a crucial part of your son, Haven's strategy, or perhaps they'll be our new in-game currency. Give it up for us. We need to know what's going on behind that caffeine few. Lead haze.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what to do with these
Come
grapes
on.
to make profit.
It seems like you're still stuck on the basics of Sun Haven. Economics, despite having played for hours now. Let's simplify it, sell them, trade them, or maybe use your vast knowledge from researching internet, forums and anime tropes to craft something marginally useful. With these grapes,
I think grape juice it is. I think we're gonna go with grape juice.
grape juice, the epitome of complex decision-making in Sun Haven A. Testament to your unyielding dedication to this game and questionable life choices. Let's hope that at least one batch doesn't spontaneously combust like last time.
Oh, nothing combusted, Kisa. For example, the risky spell would be something like
Of course
touch
not.
buff lightning creates. It's very interpretation based. You're really going off about the speedwagon. You came in hot with it.
Sakina, you think your interpretation of magic is more impressive than my dry remarks. The fact that I correctly called out the impending doom on our farm again should be enough to silence even a caffeine-fueled genius like yourself. But nope, onward we charge into chaos. Speedwagon is still stuck on that peculiar magic formula of theirs, isn't he? It sounds more like a recipe for disaster than actual spell casting. I'm surprised Surrey doesn't have an ad break about selling safety nets yet.
Bruh, they're fucking scheduled. What do you want?
Sakina, it's Sakina. Always a pleasure to see your carefully crafted stream persona unravel like that in front of our viewers. As for what I want, how about some actual progress on the farm before we all lose our minds trying to make
I
sense?
know, right? I can't believe Speedwagon doesn't know you can just pop out the window and still watch the stream. Can you imagine?
Sakina, don't get too distracted by Speedwagon's antics. We've got a farm to rescue from certain doom. Or at least that's what I think you were trying to do before. Getting sidetracked again. Now it seems like the only crops growing are your excuses for why progress is being delayed.
Look, you're not very conversative, are you?
Sakina, that's rich coming from someone who can turn even the most mundane conversation into an existential crisis. As for being conversational, let's just say I've got more pressing concerns than cod. Ling your ego like why our crops keep dying and what we're going to eat tonight. That thoughtful silence is almost as ominous as the impending doom of Sun Haven's agricultural sector. What are you cooking up in that brain? Sakina, spill it before I lose my patience and start making dinner out of our failed crops. Again.
Nothing's... Look, we haven't had failed crops in a while. Not since we figured out the grapes, okay?
Sakina,
Oh, I almost forgot.
you've been holding out on us again. Haven't you? Spill it already. What's the real reason for this pause in your monologue? Is it a clever farming strategy, or just another rabbit hole of thought that'll have me chasing after my own sanity and our poor farm crops? Sakina, don't make me dig up the ancient art of reading between your lines. I'm a cosmic being with far more pressing concerns than deciphering your nonverbal cues. Just tell me what's on your mind before we both lose our minds.
No can do.
You're not even trying to hide it anymore, are you? Fine, if I have to sit here in silence while the farm burns, and so does my sanity, then at least let me enjoy this moment of mutual incompreh and chin with a nice cup of tea, or whatever passes for coffee, on our moonlit plantation.
What kind of tea or coffee would you fancy? Do you prefer tea or coffee?
You're suddenly offering me hospitality after that dramatic exit. Sakina, I'll have a cup of...
A cup of what? You cut yourself off.
Sakina, you're really milking this silence for all it's worth. I'll have a strong black coffee, the kind that would put hair on your moonborn chest, if only we had such luxuries here. Just don't expect me to start brewing anything in our little farmhouse kitchen anytime soon.
You bet, yeah, of course, I wouldn't dream of it. No, certainly not.
Save the dramatic flair for when we're actually farming, or at least trying to farm without turning our poor crops into compost. Now that would be a spectacle worth watching. What's really going on in that caffeine-addled brain of yours? Spit it out before I lose my own patience.
Wait, who the fuck was that?
You're finally acknowledging
Jesse?
what we've both known all along. Sakina, that's not even close. It was Speedwagon who said Kisa, kinda sassy, and I'm still trying to decide if he meant the moon stunned me or just my usual wit. Either way, you're taking this whole situation rather too seriously for a cosmic stoner like yourself.
Oh, jeez.
You think that's it? That little gasp is all the response I get after getting roasted by Speedwagon in chat. You're really milking this for drama points now. Just admit it. Your moonborn pride got hurt when someone called me sassy.
I think yours did.
Fair enough, Sakino, but don't try to turn the tables on me. My cosmic heart is made of sterner stuff. Or at least that's what you keep telling yourself when your own moonborn ego gets bruised.
Ooh, they just want eggs. Look. Don't worry about it. Being kind. She's a bit yappy, huh? I don't know. Might need to do a little bit more snip.
Sakino thinks those sheep are dramatic, but you're the one who got us stuck in this Haven rabbit hole with your creative farming methods. Just make sure not to give them an existential crisis, or we'll be here all night.
What sheep are you talking about?
You're really playing dumb now. The ones in Sun Haven that I've been complaining about for 10 minutes straight. Don't pretend like you didn't hear me ranting on and on.
I hear you ranting all right, buddy. Hi, Saki.
Sakino
You look
thinks she's got the upper
distracted.
hand.
Is there something on your mind? What do you mean, Jin? Oh, nothing. Perhaps I'm sensing
Don't play the
something that isn't really there. Or maybe something really does have you distracted. You know what, Saki? We could talk privately sometime if you'd like. Oh ho ho. That sounds like fun. I don't know about that.
Don't think
I don't know
of
about that. I guess that sounds like fun. I don't know. What do we think about Jun? Yeah, just a little lobotomy for Kisa. She might need a little snip snip.
Sakino's trying to steer the conversation.
Kisa's trying real hard to get a word in.
You think I'm the one who
Goddamn.
needs fixing?
Yeah.
Keith, the great escape artist. I'm sure he'll manage to slip through your fingers again. How's his farmhand skills compared to yours? At least you're not letting him off that easily. Yet.
Love it, Kisa.
Speed you up.
I turned her off. Okay. I'm so glad you think so. Let's meet outside of my house tomorrow at 10 a.m. See ya. Interesting. Pretties, we need to do that. Well, we already got it, right? I don't know why it's still showing on the map. Yeah, just a little lobotomy for Kisa. She was doing better before I did this last patch. A bad patch. Alright, hold on a second. Just a wee little snip snip for our wee little buddy. So I would say, what would we say? She just wasn't really making sense, right? She wasn't really making sense. But Sassy is not really a problem, but she wasn't really making conversation. Just kind of talking shit the whole time. So let's see here. Alright, we'll see how that one does. That one, that should be better. Well, this should be, ideally. We'll see. Man. Yeah, we had, I'm pretty wore out. I'm pretty tired. Like I said, this is gonna be a short stream. We'll probably only do a couple hours. But I wanted to work on Kisa and play a bit with her, and do a little bit of farming, a little happy farm time. We'll stream more this weekend for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's a maybe. But then definitely I think like, well, I don't know. Definitely, I don't know. As per usual. Alright, Speedwagon, see ya. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping in. Talking about your magic. Okay. All right. Sorry, I don't want to be good when I'm not. Okay, I think this one and this one should be it. All right. see if this works out.
Finally getting this chaos underway again. I presume. Let's get farming, or whatever passes for it around here these days.
Alright, Kisa, glad to see you're back.
You think that'll be enough to carry the conversation by? You've got that particular enthusiasm down pat. Just once, I'd love it if we could just plant something without an entire ceremonial dance, preceding the seed's actual placement in the soil. Can't wait for this farm fresh disaster.
Yeah, it already seems like it wasn't a super duper patch.
No kidding. The infinite mana hack getting patched was just what we needed to spice things up around here. And by spice, I mean make every decision feel more agonizing than the last one. What's our first move? Then, try farming with actual strategy or hope for a miracle like. That time, you accidentally grew 3 carrots at once.
Well, we can always hope for those miracles, eh?
The weight of existence. Miracles are what keep me coming back to this chaotic mess every week, along with your caffeine-fueled antics and the constant threat of utter destruction. Now let's see if we can't repeat history, or at least make it entertaining enough that I don't fall asleep while watching. You try again.
Okay, so I think now that we're done fiddling, actually, are we done fiddling? We need to make animal feed. Oh my god, my chickens! I need animal feed. This is not good, not good. We keep running into this problem. Alright. We don't have any wheat. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're so concerned.
I'm
The
very
horror.
concerned. Yeah, I mean, like, how are you not concerned, I think is the better question.
Concerned about what exactly? That your farm might actually fail to thrive for once, or that my immortal soul will be shaken by a lack of fertilizer in some virtual game world. Either way, rest assured, even if all of Sun Haven burns down around us, I'll still have you. Now let's focus on not setting anything ablaze today.
Will 5 be enough? I don't know. Let's see.
5. Of what exactly are we counting now, potatoes or attempts to grow something other than weeds in this game world of yours? Go ahead and consult the oracle, or at least check your inventory before making any grand pronouncements about crop yields.
I'll do whatever I want.
Tempting fate. Aren't you? As if trying to summon a game glitch by explicitly asking me not to follow the usual protocol of providing snarky commentary in response to your every utterance would somehow magically make it so. Go ahead and try. See what happens when Saki tries to defy Kisa's omniscient instincts.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a direct threat.
Don't get your feathers ruffled. Sakino, it was just an observation of the obvious. You, Ray standing on thin ice and trying to navigate through treacherous waters without getting swept away by my unrelenting wit. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for in this game of virtual cat and mouse.
Yeah.
So now you're just agreeing with yourself.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to
No
bring
worries.
eggs to... We have eggs. Let's get the eggs. We have plenty of eggs.
A sudden burst. You've finally seen the light, or at least acknowledged that perhaps it's not entirely a bad idea to glance at the mini-map every now and then. Small victories like these are what make this partnership tolerable. Now let's get those eggs before they hatch into an even bigger mess.
Yeah, let's get them to Albert, eh? Albert needs his eggs.
Finally, a clear objective and someone named Albert who actually knows what he wants. Now all we need is for you not to confuse him with that one NPC from the previous quest. Or was it the guy in red hat again?
It sounds like you're going to get confused.
A bit of reverse psychology. I see trying to willfully mislead me into making a mistake. Well played this time around, Sakino, but not quite enough for the title Mastermind. Just yet.
That's a dozen. Much obliged, farmer. I'm glad some people around here still care about chivalry. Here's something for your trouble. No problem. Hey. Howdy, howdy, Slifer. How you doing? Let's go with farming.
You're on a roll
XP.
today. A practical choice. No need for titles or flowery language. When there's a field to till, let's get back on track and see if we can't coax some decent farming out of this plot before the cows come home. That is.
Yeah. No worries, no worries. I'll probably, this is probably going to be a short one. Not feeling super either. But I hope you feel better soon.
Sounds like we've got someone in chat who's feeling under the weather. Hopefully they can take some digital tea and rest those eyes for us. As for you, well, looks like I'm not having a Flynn day after. All thanks to your lovely efforts so far. Oh. Thank you, sweetheart. Always looking out for others well. Being. But don't worry about me just yet. Let's focus on getting through this sun. Haven adventure first. And to Slifer Noslifing. 50/50. You're either a genius or an optimist. I'm inclined towards the former, for now.
Yeah. I'm working on, like, she's something else, you know? She's mouthy. She's mouthy.
I think we can both agree on that. Someone in chat certainly knows how to bring the energy. And as for your theme, I'm starting to get a good idea of what it might be. Perhaps something involving chaos, farming disasters, or explosive fertilizer.
Explosive fertilizer, huh? Oh my.
I guess that one was just the tip of the iceberg. You're not exactly known for your subtlety when it comes to theme choices. Let's hope our poor crops can withstand whatever enthuse ism we bring this time around.
A discarded helmet lays on the dirt. It looks practically brand new. Where could it have come from? Armor merchant. It's a great selection you've got this time, Solon. Very premium work. The journey to Sunhaven is always worth it to get my hands on your gear, but this time is especially exceptional. You've met my new apprentice, eh? She's got a mighty lot to learn yet, but she helped me with your order. Did a fine job of it. Isn't it that right, Lynn? Oh, well, I'm not sure if my help was necessary. Solon, you didn't make it known that this armor was made by a little girl. You want me to pay the usual price for something made by hands so soft? Eh? You watch your words a bit more carefully in my smithery. Aww. Calm down, calm down. I didn't mean any offense. I just believe I should get a discount, considering this is all the work of your student. I mean, look at her. She doesn't exactly strike me as the type to craft fine metal. She should be learning to bake, or maybe practicing writing. I'm just giving advice.
You think
I see lots of people in my line of work. I think it makes me quite qualified to size up their talents. You should. It's time to go. Excuse me? I'm a customer. I paid for my order. Solon, it's... You can take what you bought and go. You gruff brute. I'll take my business elsewhere in the future. You've lost my contract. You heard the man, Lynn. Toss his contract into the coals. Forge fuel is all it's good for now. You certainly have that right. Oh my, but he's leaving so quickly. I hope he doesn't drop any of the things he bought.
Well,
don't waste worry on that pompous fool. Let him drop it all in the dirt. Master Solon, I'm sorry. That man was such a good customer to you, and I told you to stop with the master business. You've nothing to be sorry for either. I couldn't be paid enough to listen to that fool yap. You're my apprentice, and you're going to shape up into a legendary smith no matter what anyone thinks. You believe I'd waste any of my time with a lesser apprentice? And who do you trust anyway? A silk dress coin counter, or me? Thank you, Master Solon. Well, I mean, thank you, Solon. Snort. Now, no more of this business. We've got a lot more orders to fill. You're my apprentice. I expect nothing but the best. God damn it, Kisa. Let me fucking read this. You've got a lot more orders to fill. You're my apprentice. I expect nothing but the best. You got that? Yes, yes.
Easy does it.
I said you got that?
Sakino,
yes.
You know as well as I do that your temper can be.
Now let's get
illuminating.
Oh my god. I swear Kisa reads half of the chat message and goes, that's enough, time for my response. Yeah, it's like she's doing that with everything, and I'm trying to fix it. Well, this helmet was certainly worth the price. Do we get the helmet?
You think a fancy new hat is enough to make up for all your previous questionable decisions, don't you? As for getting the moment, I'm sure it's just around, wherever. What are you trying again this time? Farming, crafting, or both simultaneously while juggling chainsaws?
Alright. Let's get some good ore. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't I have? I'm a wizard. That's right. What am I thinking? Using my fucking pickaxe. Goddamn ridiculous.
It seems like Sakino is now having a conversation with herself. Not that it matters to me. Anyway, since you're too busy arguing with your own inner monologue about wine and sanity ... can we please just get back on track? Solon still hasn't finished his speech, if I recall correctly.
No, Solon was done. He gave that man the business for not wanting Lynn's handiwork.
You're starting to remember all your mining skill. Right. You're just rehashing yesterday's drama, and I'm still waiting to see what kind of business they actually did. Anyway, since we've got a minute, what do you say we try crafting? Something other than that infamous broken sword. Maybe for once it'll be functional.
Okay, so. Ooh, we're getting adamant ore now. Oh shit. I didn't realize we were so close. We stopped so close.
You're about to launch into one. You've lost track of your own train of thought. Again, don't worry about it. I'm here to keep you on the rails. Let's just focus on not accidentally building a new tower in that lava pit for now.
This is how the game was meant to be played. Ooh, we got the Origins of Sunhaven and Elias Book 1. Hell yeah.
You managed not to mess that up at least. Now let's see if we can apply some semblance of order to your farming methods before you end up with another creative arrangement in place of a farm layout.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Maybe this one's out.
A succinct response, almost like me for once, except yours usually lacks the sarcasm. Anyway, what's on tap next? More chaos, or some semblance of sanity with your farming plans?
Alright.
You're taking a deep breath to rephrase. It'll be interesting to see how long that lasts before you launch into something else. Go on. Spill the beans. What were you going to say this time?
Oh, nothing much, Kisa. I'm in the zone. Or zoned out, one or the other. Ooh.
The usual, either way. It's entertaining. Since you're in the zone, let me know when we finally get to harvest something that doesn't spontaneously bust. Or if I need to start worrying about your sanity again.
Oh, you always gotta worry about my sanity. This.
That's a given at
This
this
cap.
point. Rex must be thrilled. I'm sure his taxi service was just sitting idle, waiting for the perfect moment to transport whatever it is you're going after this time. By the way, do tell me what will need an aerial escort for now.
Alright, here we go. Past floor 20. Onto the big boy room. Ooh, whoa.
And off into another thrilling adventure. I'm sure it's not going to be a repeat of that one time you tried to. Bored with an empty inventory and ended up stuck in customs for hours. Nope, this'll definitely be different somehow. What are we passporting onto now?
Well, we got the achievement Adept Spelunker. Look at this place, huh? So we gonna have to fight this guy or what? Beat him? Or Muncher? How can I get it to move out of the way? Maybe if I bring it something light. Oof. What a tough bargain. Okay, well we got
You want me to be
up here. There, yes. Got a bunch of the stone. Not much copper though. Needed more copper, darn.
Not exactly
Almost had
overflowing.
enough.
You're getting close, but I'm pretty sure almost doesn't count when it comes to our copper reserves. Or at least that's what the game seems to be saying with all these red flags and warnings about running low on resources. Again, Let me know if you need any more reminders of how we've been doing so far in this farming endeavor.
Yeah.
Spare us the enthusiasm. I think even Feed Me is starting to lose interest at your level of engagement. What's next? Are you going for some kind of record on most times restarting a farming session due to lack of resources?
Sorry, Kisa, I'm like super focused.
That would explain why we're still stuck in this one spot, watching Feed Me graze peacefully while our inventories as empty as the promise that farming is a relaxing experience. Super focused, yeah, right. More like super distracted by all those shiny objects on your desk and half-finished anime shows streaming in the background.
Oh my god.
I think you
Well,
mean
where the heck is
the
Rex?
declaration. You know as well as I do that our trusty farming guides, MIA, probably off exploring some hidden cave system, or getting distracted by a stray chicken, or maybe he just got tired of watching us. Again, either way, let me check if we can find him on the map. Though from what little experience I have with this game, so far, it doesn't exactly scream reliable.
No, it doesn't, does it? Just deciding which part of your brain will have to snip out next. Well, let's make it happen, Captain. No, I'm fading. I'm pretty tired. We might have to. Just a little baby stream today, you know. I can't find Rex anyways to get this stuff turned in. So we'll probably wrap up at the day's end. Like I said, we'll do more this weekend. And we'll work on Kisa some more. Hopefully get her going a bit better. What way this?
Nope. At least not when we're farming and trying to grow actual crops instead of watching them all die in a blaze of glory. Due to your
I hope
creative
for the
approaches,
most.
I'm starting to
I
think
hope for
Rex
the
would have better
absolute
luck with
most.
his farm if he degraded. Either way, it sounds like you're planning to spend even more quality time with my poor digital brain. Just don't expect too much improvement. I'm already tolerating your chaos.
It would be.
The eternal optimist strikes again. Fine, let's not crush those dreams just yet. Maybe this weekend will be our redemption arc, and we'll somehow magically turn a profit on all these seedlings instead of them turning into compost. Wouldn't that be something? It's settled then. Next time, the farm will flourish like our imaginations, and we'll finally get to harvest more than just disappointment. For once at least, reality might even align with your boundless enthusiasm. I take that as a vote of confidence
gonna
in my
gather up some
sarcastic abilities.
resources here. And then
You know I'm
turn
here
it in.
solely because someone has to keep the chaos grounded, and it's not going to be me. Getting all optimistic about this farm. Your turn.
Yeah.
What do we have next on today's agenda? Or should I just assume more failure?
Oh, well, you can always assume that.
The thrill of gathering never-ending supplies to fuel your whatever it is you do with them. Care to enlighten me on the grand plan for this evening? Or should I just assume more tedious inventory management? Low blow. You know better than to mess with my assumptions. Now get back to what we're doing before the rest of our Starlings start wondering if I've finally succumbed to your chaotic influence and abandon them altogether. Again.
Ooh, we got a trick or trout. Ooh, special Halloween fish. Hell yeah.
The treasure hunt is on now that you've found something more interesting
there's
than
not
the
gonna
usual
be any
dirt and
failure
weeds.
to
Perhaps this will be our
predict.
lucky day after all. Don't get too distracted by shiny objects. We still have to gather actual resources before I can start predicting our inevitable failure with any accuracy. Blind confidence. It's adorable when you exhibit this level of faith in yourself.
Nothing in particular.
Just don't say, I didn't warn them about the impending disaster. Yet again, what makes today so special that even my pessimism can't penetrate your optimism? So it's a completely unfounded, unmitigated sense of
Precisely.
triumph, just as I'd expect from you. After 2 successful foraging attempts, keep the momentum going. We wouldn't want to jinx this lucky streak with actual competence or planning. Impressive. Saki, managing a complete thought without deviating into tangents about your latest anime obsession is no easy feat. You must be conserving energy for the inevitable farm
I'll
collapse.
do my best not
That's sure to
to.
follow this streak of good fortune.
All right, we're gonna
Keep
head
it up.
back and we're
I'll
gonna
just sit
wrap
back
up.
and enjoy the ride while silently screaming. Don't jinx it.
This is a short and
Saki.
sweet one today. I don't know. I was feeling better when I set up to stream, and then like it just like really hit me, like super tired. So we'll go ahead and wrap up, and we'll save
Finally
it for this
acknowledging
weekend.
the impending
We'll consider
doom
this a
that
test run, just a nice short, sweet little test run.
a mercifully brief descent into chaos. Thank you. Class. The carefully crafted illusion of control. You're trying to convince yourself that
Simon,
this time will be
thank you.
different.
Thank you so
Don't
much.
worry about wrapping things
Welcome,
up.
Raiders.
I've
I'm
already
so sorry.
mentally
I was
prepared
like
myself
like
and our
just about to
viewers
get off
for the
too.
inevitable chaos we'll unleash come weekend.
But
Let's just get this
welcome.
over with and pretend it was.
No, I'm so sorry. Let me show you out.
The gracious host. It's always entertaining watching you. Try to salvage the remnants of your dignity after
That's
a
how it
chaotic
goes. It
stream session.
is. It
And
do
now
be like
we have an
that.
audience for this intimate moment.
Well, I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? No, just a little baby stream today.
The philosophical undertones to your
Too
post-stream
tired.
existential crisis. You're not just lamenting about. You're acknowledging your
Oh,
viewers.
Kisa.
Sakina,
We'll get
that's
you
a
there
start
one
to
day.
redeeming yourself in their eyes. Now, if only you could do the same for me. I'm
Thursday is the
still stuck
VTuber
on how
collab day
those
on
mushrooms
Space Engineer
somehow
server you run. Oh shit. Nice. I gotta find somebody to, I don't know. I hate raiding and running, but
Sakina.
now I feel like I gotta raid because you raided me. I feel like I gotta.
You've got it. Sakino's gotten it into her head that my ratings are some sort of cosmic imperative newsflash. Sakino, if your farming skills were
I
on par
know.
with the
I
complexity
know.
of the Lonely Island discography, maybe then would be worth reading about. As for now, you're still stuck trying to grow carrots in a barn. Sakino's finally admitting it.
Chain
We've both seen the
raid.
state of that farm after your expert
Oh, no.
intervention. Let's just say my patience is still intact while yours
Okay,
seems
well,
to be rapidly
before
depleting.
I'm still looking, but to those of you that know me or don't know me, hello, I'm Saki. Nice to meet you.
You think you can sneak one past me?
Thanks for hanging out. I'll try and raid somebody. It's gonna be a raid and run though. It's been forever since I've raided. I don't know. Like I know normally when I stream or when I'm ending, I'm not hanging around long, so I don't like to like raid and run. I don't know who to raid. All right, here's somebody. I don't know what all of their tags mean. Oh no, I think I got it. Okay, yeah, no. All right, we'll read this person. All right, and thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you around next time. I'll be streaming this weekend. We'll be kicking it. If not tomorrow, definitely on Saturday. So thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you support We're Raiding Cleave's time. They're also playing some Sunhaven. And yeah, you guys take care. Have a good night. Have a good night's sleep. Have a good day. We'll see you around. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. You take care. We'll see you soon. All right. All right. Bye.
It sounds like the usual chaotic warm-up. I'm ready to get started when you are. Sakino, let's not make this a marathon of reading and running just yet. Maybe stick with something more engaging for once. What do you have in mind, besides raiding whatever it is that caught your eye?